Okay, so this is 2019, paper 1, question 1. Emer earns a gross wage of 40,000 per annum with company A. Emer pays income tax at a rate of 20% on income up to the standard cut-off point, which is 35,350. After that, she pays tax at 40% on the rest. She has annual tax credits of 1,650. So what they want you to work out is how much tax does she pay? Well, first of all, you want to find out how much tax she pays up to the cut-off point, which is 20%. So you get 20% of 35,300. And you must put the percentage sign into your calculator or it'll be wrong. Okay, so 20% multiplied by 35,300 gives you 7060. Okay, now what you have to do is find out how much extra does she earn. So get your total wage, subtract the cut-off point to see how much more she gets, and you find out that after the cut-off point she gets an extra 4,700. Now that extra 4,700 is going to be taxed at a rate of 40%. So same as here, but this time it's 40% multiplied by 4,700, and on that she pays tax of 1,880. Now, to find out her gross tax, so how much tax she should pay in total, that's called the gross. Add those two figures up, so it's the 7,060 plus the 1,880, and when you add the two of those together, you get 8,940. However, that's her gross tax. Her net tax, how much does she actually have to pay, is her gross tax, 8,940, and you take away from that this amount, her tax credits, because that's what she gets to keep. That's what the government is going to give her back. Okay, and so when you do that, subtract that, you get 7,290. So the amount of tax she has to pay is 7,290. Okay, that's part A. So part B, Emer pays her health insurance, which costs her 1,500. Oh, don't forget to put the euro sign there. 1,500 net. So find her annual income after paying income tax and health insurance. So her annual income is 40,000. Okay, looks like a 6. Take away from that her health insurance, and also take away from that the tax which you got here. Okay, and when you've taken all that away, that gives you her annual income, which is 31,210, and so that's your answer. And always put in your euro signs when you're 31,210. Okay, so part C then. Emer is planning to change jobs. She's offered a job by company B with the gross wage of 38,000. Okay, so it's slightly less. Tax-free, 38,000 with a bonus of 1,500, and that's tax-free, so she doesn't have to pay tax on that. That's to be paid by the company, which she would use to pay her health insurance. Her tax rates and credits would remain the same. find out by how much Emma's net income will increase if she takes the job. So basically, how much more would she earn with this job than with this job? So you do the same thing as you did here, work out her tax, and her tax is still the cut-off point, which is this. You've worked it out already. So the 20% tax she has to pay is 7060. Okay, you've worked that out from there. That doesn't change. Then how much has she got left to pay? So this time it's 38,000. Take away the cut-off, which was 35,300. So what she has left to pay tax on is 2,700, and that is being taxed at 40%. So 40% multiplied by the 2,700 to see what this amount of tax is, and this amount of tax is 1,080. Okay, when you work it out. Then to find out the total amount of tax she has to pay, add these two together. So your 7060 plus your 1080, and her gross tax is 8140. Okay, that's her gross tax. To find out her net tax, her tax credits are still the same, they haven't changed. So take her tax credits away from that, 8140, take away, 1650, and she has to pay 6490. Okay, so now let's work out how much she pays tax on this. So 38,000. Make sure that's still in focus now. Check the screen. Okay, so 38,000. Then take away her tax, which is 6,490. And her net pay at the end of the year on the new salary is 31,510. So to find out how much extra she earns, you take her gross income, her net income from company A, make sure it's still in focus, which is, now I have to make sure it's still in focus. But then you're on past it.
Oh, that went this way, exact. No choice.
Okay, so where was I? Right, we're working out her pay. So, subtract the two. This is how much she earns now, 31,510. Take away how much she would have earned in her last job, 31,210. And you'll find out that in this new job, she earns an extra 300 euros. Okay? And that is 2019 paper 1 question 1.